Amalfi Coast, best beaches in Italy. Why go to Amalfi Coast? One look at the Amalfi Coast and you may believe that you've found heaven on earth. That's the kind of spellbinding effect this stretch of Italian coastline tends to have on the 5 million annual visitors who cross its mesmerizing paths. Located in the Campania region of Italy, this UNESCO World Heritage Site covers 34 miles of majestic terrain. Sky-high coastal cliffs display vibrant vegetation and multicolored towns live side by side with the disarming turquoise waters of the Mediterranean, creating a scene that has the power to stop even the most seasoned of travelers dead in their tracks. How to save money in Amalfi Coast. 1. Avoid a summer visit. Summer is peak season for the Amalfi Coast, and as such room rates are high during this time. 2. Take the bus. Though the best way to get around the Amalfi Coast is by car, the cost of rentals, taxis, and private cars adds up fast. The Città bus services the whole of the Amalfi Coast and offers rates as low as €2.20, about $2.40. 3. Hop on the ferry. Boat tours in the Amalfi Coast are a splurge for most people, but if you take the ferry, which is at most €20, about $22, for a one-way journey, you could save loads. Getting around Amalfi Coast. The best way to get around the towns within the Amalfi Coast is on foot, though the best way to get around the region is by car. The Amalfi Coast region stretches 34 miles down the west coast of central Italy, and there are multiple towns for travelers to explore. What all of the towns do share is the SS 163 highway, otherwise known as the Amalfi Drive. Much like Highway 1 in Big Sur, California, this is the only road that can take travelers directly to the various towns that call the Amalfi Coast home. It is often referred to as one of the most scenic drives in the world, so much so that travelers consider it a can't-miss attraction within its own right. Best things to do in Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast can be seen and experienced a number of ways. Adventure travelers wanting to work up a sweat can traverse the many scenic hiking trails that snake through the region. Those strictly seeking relaxation can find solace at one of the coast's 100 beaches, including the ultra-secluded Furor Fiordo. If you have sufficient sea legs, seeing Amalfi by boat is said to be an unforgettable experience, as is bearing witness to the literal views from the sky-high Villa Simbrone. But if you're on a tight itinerary, the postcard-worthy Positano, with its colorful architecture and luxurious amenities, is quintessentially Amalfi and not to be missed. Best times to visit Amalfi Coast. The best time to visit the Amalfi Coast is in the spring and fall, specifically May and September. During these months, crowds are largely gone and temperatures are the most comfortable, with highs in the 70s and 80s. Though summer may sound like the ideal option, both domestic and international travelers flock to the tiny towns that line the Amalfi Coast, subsequently taking up tons of space. Winter travel is great for scoring a deal, but it's also when cafes and restaurants close up shop for the season. The autumn months following September are another recommended time to visit, as day temperatures are still relatively warm.